Hey everyone, welcome back to the McGrory YouTube channel. We are here first thing in the morning, sun's just risen up. We are at the racetrack. We're ready to get this championship over and done with, so we can move on to more interesting things. Oh, there's a race opened up here. That wasn't here last time. I think I am having issues with this game. Don't know if it's mod related, don't know if it's me related. But there's the RLS GT Championship, and that is an opportunity to make really good money. Let's get the open wheel races over and done with first, and then we'll have a look at these, try and make some real cash, because we're going to need it. Oh, I was wondering what track layout this was going to be, because usually these championships only have 3 races. You've got short track, long track, and then long track with the chicane on the straight. But now we're in the oval, I wonder how this will affect things. Let's give it a shot and find out. Doesn't look like we'll be getting out of second gear anytime soon. But yeah, it looks like we do actually have the advantage. I suppose this is much more of a NASCAR style car. I figured they would be a bit more aggressive in the corners, but again, I think the AI just isn't that competitive, if I'm being honest. Well guys, that ended up being an extremely easy race. Guess we've got nothing to worry about. Another 4.5 grand in the pocket. Okay guys, this is something we haven't tried yet. Nitrous down the straight. We know that NA we hit 169, but what happens when we add another 270 horsepower? 180? Woo. 180, and I'm letting off because we don't have any aero to keep us stable over that hill when things get light. So 180, I mean that's a lot in a 70s muscle car. Whew. Oh, for a crash over there. Almost in the 200-mile-an-hour club. There we go, guys. We are officially now the FIS champion. The open wheel race car champion in a 1970s muscle car. Bonkers. Now we are going to take on the RLS GT Championship. Okay, here we go. We are in the GT Championship now. I don't think these guys are going to be much of a challenge to us. I mean, that K series is potentially quite spicy, but with the way these AI are driving, I really don't think it's going to be much of an issue. We have a Pessima up front, full time attack style, but again, I just don't see it being a problem. Oh, he has lost a wheel. Okay, we spun out trying to be funny, trying to be cool, and we lost a spot, and we only have 1 lap to chase them down. But I don't think that'll be much of a problem. I was just thinking actually about how versatile this has become. So it was bought as a rolling chassis, It then competed in the Factory Stock Championship, the Factory Custom Championship. It became a Rallycross champion. It became a vintage race car. It became a top tier Formula 1 car. And now it is a GT Time Attack race car. And I still have 2 more ideas of things this car could potentially dominate. That will come, you know, maybe in this episode, maybe in the next, but either way, let's see what we can do to make this Barstow even more impressive. There we are, we have won our first GT championship. Well, our first race of the GT Championship. Now that I say it out loud, doesn't seem like that much of an achievement, but $10,000! Fantastic! Alright folks, final race of the RLS GT Championship. Once this is done, we're on to new things, so very exciting, but yeah, wish me luck for this race. And I'll catch you guys when I finish. Okay folks, so we are now the RLS GT Champion. Question is, what do we do with our new title? Well, I still want to do the drift races, but I've just checked, they're still not working. I'll need to do some troubleshooting and see if that's end or if it's the RLS team and the beta stages having issues. I really genuinely don't know. So yeah, I'm thinking we might jump past drifting again and turn this into a little bit of a drag hot lap car. Now what I mean by that is a drag car that isn't too crazy. We're not expecting to run in the 6's, but if we can run in like the 8's and we can do it reliably, like 10 times in a row, that would mean that we can make consistent money at the drag strip, and it'll give us yet another purpose that this car has completed. So really, we're not that far away from it. We don't need to... Oh, that's not mine. I don't know why that's there. Give me a second. Yeah, so it won't take much to turn this into a reliable drag car. First of all, we need to fix it. Second of all, it's already got the roll cage. It's already got all the suspension. It's already got most of the power, but not all of it, it's fair to say. We need to give it a bit more power. We need to give it drag slicks at the rear and a drag gearbox. And then it'll just be some fine tuning of the suspension. I mean, obviously we could go for like the pro drag rear suspension and everything, but then we're setting this car up to be a bit of a one-trick pony. We're not looking for that right now. What we want is still a car that can do a bit of everything, really. Okay folks, so here's the update. We now have 1167 NA horsepower, and on the nitrous we have 2503. So other than that, we have no turbos, no superchargers, nothing fancy like that, just the nitrous still. We do have an upgraded stage 4 long block, and we have the drag 4-speed pro automatic gearbox with 15x14 slicks on the rear. We softened the rear suspension so that hopefully we don't do big crazy wheelies. Hopefully we can get like a more modest wheelie. Let's now on the street it just spins them out. Hopefully it's a bit grippier at the track, but yeah, overall it's I wouldn't say it's like a weekend drag car because, you know, it has 2,500 horsepower, but it is I would say this will run high 7s, low 8s. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, folks, let's get the rear tyres heated up a little bit before we hit the strip. Not the best burnout I've ever done. I think I was too heavy on the brakes. But I think it'll be plenty because I've just done a big burnout before I started filming again. Anyway, let's see, with no nitrous. Okay, a little bit slow off the block. Oh, we tramline a lot with these big wide front tyres. We should have changed those. Still, that was an 8-9. I really do wish I'd changed these front tyres. Yeah, we should have put skinnies on it. Okay. Don't really want to drive all the way back. We did earn $1,800 for that pass though, which is not bad. We might need to drive all the way back to Chinatown just to swap the front tyres. That's a real shame. Okay folks, we now have skinnies on the front, aka pizza cutters, and I have messed with the front end alignment so that it's a little bit more top speed friendly, and yeah, hopefully now we'll actually have a competitive drag car. Let's find out. Okay guys, we are now back with the pizza cutters. Hoping for a little bit better of a burnout and a better run down the strip as well. Now that's a burnout. Let's pull up to the line. Oh, we broke the beam. Let's come back. Come on. Oh, it's spicy on the nitrous. Okay, we have done quite a little bit of body damage, but I don't think any suspension damage. Maybe we'll launch it NA and then hit the nitrous halfway down, right? Oh, we also red lit. Okay, unless we red lit by reversing over the beams. Let's hit the pro tree, although I don't really have the pro tree skill, but we'll take it anyway. Yeah, okay, we need to actually get the full launch covered and then hit the nitrous. Probably above 100 miles an hour sort of thing. I mean, we are adding 2.5 times the power effectively. Well, nah, two and a little bit times. There we go. 7.2 at 207, 3.5 grand. Okay. 7.2 at 207 is way faster than I expected. If we could maybe shorten the gear ratios to give us a stronger launch. So even hitting it at the 60-foot marker is not quite good enough. 7.6 at 192. We still made 3,000, so yeah, this does actually appear to be a very, very lucrative way to make some money. So let's go repair the car, and we'll hit it down the strip again and see if we can nail our timing. Because if we can nail our timing, Then we can work out what gear we're in. Then we can work out what RPM we are in, and we can automate the Mio nitrous. Right now I'm just activating it on the button. So if we can automate it, then we can make this thing as fast as it possibly can be. Obviously having the drag paddock garage would make this a lot quicker, a lot easier, but it's also 150 grand, and we don't have 150 grand right now, so yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, 60 foot still a little bit spicy. I got out of the nitrous and then back into it. 7.2 at 206, 3.5 grand still. Yeah, the money's okay, isn't it? The money really is not bad. If we wanted to make it more consistent, obviously, we could do a lot more suspension work. But again, we'd be kind of getting rid of the versatility of this car. Effectively right now, if this was a real life car, we would switch wheels, stiffen the rear shocks, and we would have a race / drift car. You know, I like the versatility of this. You know, even if you just swap the wheels, you would have a real nice, you know, street pro touring car. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty sick the way it is. I wouldn't want to go too much further with it because it would lead to effectively ruining it. It's 7.2 at 206, so it's consistent. So there we go, guys. As our brakes slowly fail, we now have a 206 mile an hour, 7.2 second drag car. So yeah, not sure what our next steps are going to be, but either way you will find out very, very soon on the McGrory YouTube channel. I will catch you guys soon. Take it easy.